last comic. She is so, oh, you guys, do you know when you eat an ice cream cone, that one, what do they call it? It's a cone, and it's got an ice cream, a big stick, a drumstick. You know a drumstick? And when you eat it all, and at the very bottom is a chocolate plug. Well, this is kind of the human version. I wasn't going to use the word plug, but that's what came out. Here she is, Jennifer Wilson.
Yay, that's a lot to live up to. That's my favorite part of the ice cream cone. All right. Oh. Hey, hi! I was so excited for tonight's show. Like, I put on a bunch of my baby's nighttime soothing, calming lavender lotion. So I'm pretty chill now. Yay! I have a husband. We have this thing, like, I'm crazy about my husband. I wouldn't have some fantasy person that I could cheat on with and it'd be okay. But he threw it out there and I was like, fine. Mine would be the guy that plays Kyle Drago from Game of Thrones. But, I mean, you know, if Joe wasn't around. Joe was very eager to, my husband, we shall remain nameless, was very eager to say Leighton Easter. I don't know if you guys have seen her. Good for her. She was on Gossip Girl. Yay! So I was like, oh, good, that's fine. She seems really nice. Yay! Her mom was in prison, which is good because that means she's compassionate and probably knows like a lot of hardcore stuff. And I heard she had 3 nipples, which is cool. Like a bonus, yay! 3 nips. Yay! You know what? And if the worst thing about her is that she has a black mole with a hair growing out of it on her belly button that's going to get caught in your teeth, maybe when you're kissing your tummy, no problem. Yay! Sure, she's a really nice person. Anyway, oh, yay! Yay. I know, sometimes, like if I was like a food, you said a drumstick, I thought of myself as like a delicious moist cake with frosting. And some people don't like cake. They like cilantro, maybe. I like cilantro, but not in my mouth. Yay. So, so, like this past Thursday evening, I'm a new mom, by the way. That's a thing, you feel like it's like amazing that you're doing this, but everybody here came from a mom, so there's a lot of them. So I fit all the dirty dishes in our sink in our dishwasher, and I felt so freaking triumphant. So good! And then I looked at the coffee table and I saw the Vanity Fair with Angelina Jolie on the cover, and I was like, ah. And it said she had just like gotten honored for her work with women refugees. And I was like, oh, so she knows how triumphant feels. Good for her. We all have different strengths. We can't compare. Yay! 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 So, I shouldn't have brought up my husband earlier because, like, one of the things I'm afraid of, I don't like hurting people's feelings. I want to be a cheerleader for the human race. I don't want anybody to judge me because I don't want to judge other people. That being said, I'm not afraid of hurting my husband's feelings, which has led to a lot of blowjobs. Yay! Wow, I'm making this really uncomfortable for you. The baby's at mom's tonight, which is way too much information. His mom-in-law's. Okay. So, yay. So, okay, you know how when some people are pregnant, they're not like, they don't feel like, you know, yay. That was not the case with me. I was like, whoa, yes. Oh my goodness gracious, yay. And I would, I'd try to drop, subtle hints. And he wasn't picking up on them, my husband. Yay. And then I was like, I'm not being subtle anymore. And my subtle, I don't know if you guys noticed this, isn't really that subtle. So when I'm not being subtle, imagine how obvious it would be. Yay. And so I was like 5.5 months, maybe it's my body, maybe I become less charming. So I just asked him straight out, I asked him straight out, and instead of responding to me, he started to try to give me a butt pokey, so I fled. However, 2 weeks later, he was straight up with me. He was like, I'm sorry, babe, I can't, because our baby is inside of you, and I don't want to fuck our daughter. And so I was like, yes, double bonus. It's not me, and he doesn't want to fuck our daughter. Yay! Yay. Speaking of that, we have a game that I like to call Who's More Asleep, now that the baby's here. I have one of those video monitor things, and we're there, and we have it turned way up, and it's like 3:15 or 4:09 or some godforsaken hour, and it's like you start to hear the wrestling and the whimpers, but you don't hear it, right? He starts snoring a little bit louder, and I'm like, I close my eyes tighter. I let a little drool start coming out of the side of my mouth, just, so if he opens his eyes, he can see that I'm really asleep. So she starts crying. Now, it's not too bad. I know this. Wait, by the way, we're good parents. We don't just go with me here. So she starts crying. It's not like gut-wrenching cries. It's like, no, she can get through this. So I felt that he's not moving to get out of bed. So I start my leg twitching like I have restless leg syndrome. So he knows how asleep I am. His snoring crescendos to a loudness that is not natural. So I up the ante. I start sleep talking but not words that are intelligible. Because if he responds, then I know he's awake. But he doesn't. He's too good for that. He's too good for that. He takes it up a notch. He sits up and is like he's gonna get up. So I'm like, oh babe, you don't have to do that. And instead of responding, he starts sleepwalking. So I've just laid out my hand. I'm awake. He's not awake. Guess who gets to get up with the baby who's wailing at this point? Yay. Nut baskets. Yay! Okay, finally I broke my pinky on Thanksgiving. Wow, I'm gonna take this out again. I broke my thank you. No, it was exciting. We were doing the after Thanksgiving Day walk. It was Joe, my mother-in-law, my aunt-in-law. I had his little cousin who's 1.5, and my baby. And we were towards the end of our walk when I noticed a playground, and I was like, it won't be creepy if I play on the playground because I got kids with me now because I'm a mom. And so, yay. So the 1.5-year-old raced for the swing. I run towards the slide. I didn't have a slide growing up. We had a playground or a little swing set in our backyard, but my mother was very adamant about no slides because she had a metal slide when she was growing up, and she always had a burnt bottom, and she was like, my children will not suffer that same burnt bottom fate. So I saw the slide, and I was really excited. So I go there, and I climb up. I was by myself. There's not a child with me. And I was like, it's not that tall. I'm getting cocky. And it was a plastic slide. With, the kind, not the metal kind, so it's the kind when you go down it builds up static electricity. Yay. Okay. So anyways, I'm going down there, and I get to the end, and I jam my little finger into the side of the slide, and it hurts. But I pay no mind, and then I go over and shock my husband. Yay. Thank you guys so much. You've been so wonderful. I really
again. So good. The